Technique to work. It requires that in any object, regardless whether it's a person, whether it's a building, whether it's a structure, whether it's a bottle or a piece of fruit, you find what's called a unit of measure. Now in this case, the unit of measure I'm going to choose is the neck of the bottle from the tip here, which I can see the crown of it, through to the base of the neck, just at the top of the shoulder there. And I'm going to determine how many times that space there fits into the overall length of the bottle, and then I'm going to use that to measure the width of the bottle from here to here. And that's as much information as I will need to understand how to draw that bottle well. What I like about the measuring technique is it allows you to scale up or down a drawing at any stage. A lot of people are intimidated by the idea of how do I make a drawing bigger or smaller? At the end of the day, the size that you choose to do something doesn't really matter for the most part. If I decide to draw that bottle the size of the wall or the size of this page or something smaller, it doesn't matter so long as I understand how many times the neck fits in and I can proportion it correctly. Now, for this measuring technique to work and work well, you must always have your elbow fully extended. Because if I measure first off like so, and then I go back to check the measurement, unless my elbow is at the same angle, my measurement may well be different. And that in itself may be enough to cause a distortion in terms of the drawing. So it's best always to get into the habit of doing this. Now essentially what I'm doing is I'm going to close my worst eye and keep my best eye open, because otherwise I've got two angles which I don't need. I need simply one angle to give me a sense of the measuring. So I'm going to close my left eye, keep my right eye open. If you find it difficult to close one eye and keep the other one open, just put your hand in front of it. With my arm extended, I'm placing the top of the pencil against the line at the top of the bottle, and using my thumb I'm placing it against the line of the neck. So effectively what I'm doing is I'm taking the top like so, and I'm going 1, 2, 3, and what's left over is about a half. Taking that same measurement, turning it on its side, I find that the bottle is virtually the same width as the neck. So now, in essence, I have all the information I need. I now know that the neck fits into the bottle approximately 3.5 times, and the width of the bottle is the same as the neck.